I got you guys. I got you being real. I got you, man. Give me a second and let me get a little situated and let me get a little more zen, okay? That way I am able to reach the wisdom that is the spiritual realm, of course. I need to invite spirit in first before I can start answering questions, okay? But I got you. No worries. I know there's a lot of turmoil right now, especially yesterday and today. There's lots of lower energies hitting you guys for good reasons. Okay, my beautiful friends and my beautiful family. But first, let's go directly, okay? By the way, guys, try to relax yourself right now. Yes, try to relax, become more zen, and return to your divinity, even if it's just a little tiny bit, okay? Calm your soul. Calm your soul. The divine is here, okay? Calm your soul. Now for the message of the day, my beautiful peeps. I don't know if you can see it, but it says, be gentle with yourself. You are doing the best you can. Message of the day, my beautiful friends and my beautiful family from the spiritual realm. What did it say? Be gentle with yourself. Wonderful message, my beautiful friends. Take it as it resonates with you. Feel it in your heart, feel it in your wisdom and in your mind. And know this as absolute truth, as belief is more powerful than fear. How is all my beautiful friends doing? I know some of us are not feeling so well, but we'll get to that right now, okay? How's everyone doing? How is everyone going on with these energies? There's some lower energies, of course, in the collective right now hitting us pretty strong too. But remember, these are just here to either distract you, right, or challenge your divinity. Yes? Okay. Being real, I'm going crazy right now. Last 3 hours, panic attacks, anxiety. Breathing doesn't help, it makes it worse. Okay? Shortness of breath and nausea. Shortness of breath and nausea. Okay, Okay, what are you watching? Okay, what are you watching on the outside that is making you feel all this anxiety? You shouldn't have all of this anxiety and panic attacks. Okay, there's something that is making you feel these things. Breathing doesn't help; it makes it worse. Every time you are trying to heal yourself, right? Whether you're trying to practice your breathing techniques or anything like that, we do live in the world of chaos, okay? So that means there's going to be an energy of the chaos realm that's going to come and try to disrupt you, right? Okay? Don't count yourself out. The point is to get rid of this energy that is trying to disrupt you, right? By practicing it more and more. So keep practicing your breathing techniques, okay? And, you know, there's other ways that the 3D helps with panic attacks, but here's the thing, right? I think the universe is calling on you right now to be okay with the energy that is visiting you at this moment. Okay? There's an energy that is visiting you and is disrupting your stillness because you are letting it to disrupt you, right? It's not your fault. Everyone goes through this. You're being challenged right now. Yeah, accumulation, breath work makes me dizzy and hyperventilating. So more anxious. Okay. That's okay. Remember, the reason why breath work works is because it's getting you to focus only on the breath. So what's going on right now, right, is you have so many thoughts, you're receiving so many thoughts, right? And all of these thoughts are negative thoughts, okay? Because of your blockages and stuff like that. So it's causing all this anxiety in you. And it's causing a panic attack, right? Obviously. Begin to observe yourself. I know this is unconventional, this is spiritual wisdom. Observe this version of yourself that is panicking, right? Try to do this, okay? Try to. I know it's very difficult right now, okay? Try to observe this version of yourself right now. Like only look at yourself as energy And do not judge this version of yourself. Do not judge the anxiety that is around you. Just look at it. Even if you are feeling the anxiety and stuff, it is okay to feel it. It's okay that it's there. Okay? At this moment, it is not about fighting this. Okay? At this moment, it's about being okay with it being here. Right? It's okay for it to be here. It's not going to do anything to you. This energy. It's not going to harm you. It's just there causing chaos in your life. Okay? Sit with it and be okay with it. If it starts telling you things like, hey, you're going to do this, you're going to suck, you're going to do this, it's okay. Observe those energies. Don't take them in as being real, right? You're not being real anymore. Or whatever your name is, right? Now you're the observer of being real. Now you're just observing yourself and your story and the things that are going on in your life. That way, you're going to be, by the way, when you do this, right? It's going to be much easier for you to separate yourself from these energies. Your inner child is feeling all of this. It's your inner child that's having a panic attack. You have to be able to get yourself out of this, of feeling everything your inner child feels, right? And observe it instead. By the way, that doesn't mean it's going to go away when you observe it, okay? It's still going to be there and you're still going to feel it. Your inner child is still going to be there, right? But you're flexing your muscle, your observer muscle, okay? You're flexing it right now. You're working on it. Every now and then, you're working on it. You're working on it. This is why you gotta say your affirmations as well. I am calm. I am relaxed. I am in a state of divinity. You are always going to be challenged. That's what it is, man. You're always going to be challenged. Every time you're trying to learn a new lesson, the lower self is gonna come and challenge you. Are you ready for this lesson? I'm sorry, man. I really do. I understand, okay? Here's the thing about me, okay? I'm a healer, okay? But I cannot do the healing for you, right? All I can really do is provide as much direction, which is like divine masculine energy, and love, which is divine feminine energy, and understanding, right? As much as I can to be able to and guidance to be able to have you realize your own power. And to do this, you have to be able very very slowly, man. Take your time on this, okay? Take your time. And I know panic attacks are a pain. You know, I've only had 2, so I wouldn't really truly understand what it is to have them all the time or whatever, right? But I know that it is a panic attack is a state of a blocked root chakra. I know that that's 100%. Okay, your inner child doesn't feel safe where it's at. But again, your inner child has to understand that no matter what happens in your life on the outside, you can be in a mansion. You can have millions of dollars, right? Eventually, if you're not fulfilled within, your inner child's going to go back to being depressed again and all that stuff, right? To feeling unsafe again. Because it's not about external circumstances that make you feel safe. It's not about external circumstances that make your inner child feel safe. It is the internal mechanisms within that make you feel safe. Yes, it is your connection to other divine beings that make your inner child feel like it is safe. It is the feeling that is within. Okay? Your inner child at this moment is having anxiety and panic attacks. Your observer self does not. Your observer self doesn't judge. Your observer self cannot take anything in that is negative because the observer self doesn't really live here. The observer self is the higher mind. The way to access that higher mind is by practicing every single time, every single day, until eventually, when it is your time by the universe, right, for you to be ready, you will start to truly understand that you can become the observer whenever you want. But at first, you have to work at it. When I started doing my spiritual stuff, my spiritual awakening, this was very, very difficult for me too. Very, very difficult. But you have to do it slowly. Slowly and surely. Okay? And whenever you're starting to get some type of attack, it's been 6 months, I understand. Whenever you start getting some type of attack or an energy visiting you, okay, always keep a mental note. That's another energy from the universe testing me right now, okay? And it's testing one of my blockages right now, right? It's showing me this is your blockage right now, being real, right? This is your blockage right here. You're not going to heal this right away, right? You really have to go through your inner child first to be able to do this. And the only way to do that is by observing the inner child. So even right now, you can begin to observe. At this moment, you can begin to practice this, right? If anything, try to do this right now. The anxiety that you are feeling, just look at it now. Don't take it in. Even if your inner child is taking it in, that's fine. But you return back to just looking at it. It feels dense, it feels heavy, all that stuff. Good. Just keep looking at it, keep looking at it. And after a while, after you get used to looking at it and observing at it, let it know that you know it's there, right? Sometimes all we really need is to be able to locate the energy within, which is a blockage, right? Just locating it. Just telling that energy that, hey, yo, I know that you are here now. Lower energy. I know that it is not me. It's not an anxiety attack. It is just a lower energy disrupting me right now. I know it's you. And you even talk to it, right? That in and of itself will probably even clear your energy. Just being aware. That's what the observer self does, okay? After a while, after you're aware of all your triggers and your lower self and all that stuff, then you can begin to heal the true blockages in your inner child. Because it's a lot easier to get back into the awareness, right? Into the observer self. Okay? So keep practicing this and be very vigilant as well, being real. And anybody else that's going through a dark night of the soul or whatever, be very vigilant on and ask as well. There's nothing bad by asking. You will never go wrong by asking the universe for help. Okay? Ask the universe for help. Pray to the universe, pray to God for help. Okay? Even if it feels like you're not getting any in that moment, it's not true, it's just a feeling. Eventually, the universe is going to start sending you things in the 3D through videos and movies and people talking and whatever, right? Signs and synchronicities through numbers, whatever you want to call it, that are going to guide you to this type of healing because you asked for it, right? You asked for it. The higher beings, the Arcturians, the Pleiadians, the Starseeds, all of those are just higher aspects of God, right? And they all live in different planes, different energies. Arcturians are more intelligent, right? It's still part of love. Pleiadians are more heart-based, still part of love. Because everything is love on the other side. Wisdom is also love. Okay? Those are just different parts of God that you are reaching. So when you ask for guidance from the universe, you are asking from source, which is wisdom, where the Arcturians live, where the Pleiadians live, where all your star family lives, where all the archangels live, where all the angels, all the ancestors, heaven, all that stuff is in wisdom. It's all there. The supreme intelligence that is God. All we are trying to do here is slowly evolve back to what we usually are, what we originally are, which is the higher self, my friends. And the way to do that is what we must believe that we can get to the higher self, or at least the inner child within us must believe that it can reach its higher self again. And there are many ways to heal the inner child. Many, many ways. It doesn't just have to be one way. One of the best ways to heal the inner child is by you being the parent yourself that your inner child needed, right? That's why it's very, very important to be able to separate versions of ourselves inside. You're not just being real anymore. You're not just Noah, you're not just Kearns, okay? You are your higher self, your lower self, your dark, your shadow self, right? Your teen self, your inner child. Many different versions. Your masculine version, your feminine version of self, your feminine wounds, your masculine wounds, divine feminine, divine masculine. You're all of that stuff, man, and all of that can be reached inside by just by belief. Okay? Greetings, Nikki. Thank you for being here. That makes a lot of sense. I can't implement it right now. When it's lower, yes. Can you do some healing? Thank you so much. I'm grateful for you, man. Of course, man. Of course. That's why I'm here, okay? That's why I'm here. You can start, though. Right? Remember, you can't implement it right now. But you can. You can. It's just you don't believe that you can. Because the lower dimensions are making you believe that you can't. That's how you guys have to look at this world. That's how you guys have to navigate this place. It's not logic based. I can't do it now. I can't do it this. I can't do this. No. Every time you tell yourself, I can't do this, I can do this, you're just setting some type of limit upon yourself. But here's the thing. here's the thing. Follow your intuition as well. Maybe you're not ready for this. Maybe you're not ready for that. Maybe the timing has to be perfect. Who knows? But you have to trust the universe. For anybody that is here, or anybody that is going through a spiritual awakening, you know that this is a very unique journey. Yes? And through this unique journey, it requires fulfillment. And the only way to have true fulfillment in this life, miracles, is to go through extreme darkness. That's what lightworkers have to go through. Some of us go through very intense darkness in the 3D. We had bad parents, right? Society. Moved around. Maybe you were an immigrant kid and now you're here or whatever. Very hard life. Some of us, our life on the outside wasn't as hard, but the internal life, the way we felt about ourselves, that was hard and dark. And we had to go through that as light workers. Many of us went through, just like some of us are going through right now. Because eventually, once we learn, which by the way, you're going to be healed. It's only a matter of time. I promise you it is. And when you finally heal, my friend, you are going to be free. And the timing will be perfect. So hold on to that hope and to that faith. And believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Never stop evolving and never stop telling yourself beautiful things. Yes? For me, it's definitely internal. Yes. For me, it was as well. My outer life wasn't that hard. I didn't have too many things. I had family. I have family and stuff like that. But it was more my internal self. I didn't like myself back then. Ravenous with the super chat. Let's go, Ravenous. I love that name, bro. Are you a boxer? Alright, anyway. Edgar, I'm having sleepless nights. I feel like and it feels like my kundalini is rising. Okay. Because my back is super heated and I feel something crawling above. It's not stopping. This season is heavy. Okay, perfect. So, you're probably going through some type of tower moment? No, doesn't feel like a tower moment. What are you going through? I heard new beginnings for you. There's going to be a shedding off. There's going to be a shedding off of old version of yourself, Ravenous. This is gonna come in the next week, maybe. Yeah. You're gonna shed off an old self. This is gonna give you more purpose when you shed off this old self. Awesome. You're gonna find more purpose in yourself. And this might even bring clarity to maybe a certain soul's purpose that you have or whatever. Okay? Alright, my beautiful friends and my beautiful family. Just like the title of this video, thanks again for the super chat, Ravenous. Major transformations are coming, guys. Major transformations and major upgrades, okay? And it's happening right now. Right now. This is why we're dealing with lots of heavy energy at this moment. It happened, the heavy energy came in yesterday, if not maybe the day before that. Today and tomorrow and the next day. Very heavy energies. Lots of transformations going on. Lots of transformations. It's going to bring forth lots of clarity for you guys. Lots of clarity in what it is that you have to do in this world. But what it is that your soul came to do. Yes. To do this, you must be able to divine union within yourself. Remember, my beautiful friends and my beautiful family, the spiritual realm does not work like this world. The spiritual realm, everything is symbolic. and energy can come to you, and you can view it in a different way. An angel can come to you. An archangel can come to you, and he'll look like a human. While to other people, that archangel, the same one, will look different. Consciousness dictates the universe, my friends. You are creating all of this yourselves. That's why I say there are no gatekeepers in spirituality. Yes, it's a lot easier to follow a book, right? Because they have all the answers there. But the beautiful thing about that is you can study yogiism, you can study alchemy, and then create your own truth after that. And after you create your own truth, you then speak it. All of us at this moment are creating our own truths, thus creating the new earth at this moment. We no longer have to follow texts. We no longer have to follow certain books. We no longer have to follow certain rituals. We can create our own rituals. That's why we are starseeds. Only starseeds can bring this type of energy here. The energy to create without gatekeeping. Since we are all God. Yes. Although I have some important external ones. Yeah, of course. Here's the okay. The mindset you guys should have is let me fix my internal world first. You should have that mindset. I promise you, once you fix your internal world, the external world will start to bend and move towards more abundance rather than scarcity. If you're in a lower vibration, you're in a scarcity. If you're in a higher vibration, feeling better, abundance. I promise you that's how it works. And once that happens for you, once you've manifested if you've never actually manifested anything from love and abundance, once it happens for you, you can never go back, man. You can never go back. Yeah. Hello, Random Thoughts Okay. Thank you for being here. Hello, Hannah. What up, Sarah? How is everyone doing? My apologies as well. I know I said I was going to be on Sunday, but I don't think I'm going to be able to be on Sundays anymore, guys. It just doesn't feel like it's possible anymore. So, and I know some people can only see me on Sunday, so I apologize to you guys, but it doesn't seem like it's possible anymore. So I will only be going on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I still love you guys. Remember, my beautiful friends and family, we are not here to go by the earthling schedule. We're starseeds. We're not here to go by the earth routine. Mondays, we go to work. Fridays, this. Wednesdays is the middle of the week. Our timing is God's timing. Our timing is the universe's timing. Our timing is our own internal wisdom. Don't move because you think you have to move on a Monday. Don't end because you think you have to end on a Friday. Move when you feel you are ready to move. Yes. That's the beautiful thing about the masculine energy, my friends. The feminine energy is our guidance, our compass. The masculine energy, we only use it every now and then, sparingly. When it is time for you to take action, you take the action. But never forget your heart, my friends. That is the divine union within. Ravenous, again, with the super chat. Thank you so much, Ravenous. Let's go, man. Thanks, Edgar, for the insight. This year alone, I went through 2 ego deaths. One was in January and now in October, which is still going on. I'm very proud of you, my friend. I'm very proud of you, my friend, because an ego death is very difficult to go through. Very, very difficult. And it's even more difficult to be vulnerable. To be vulnerable with yourself and tell yourself, you know what, I am going through an ego death. The first step is acceptance. Very good, man. Very good, my friend. Awesome. Earthling schedule. Yeah, that's right. Woke up super early, feeling amazing. Lots of visions of us, thousands dancing, singing, celebrating together. I feel my purpose is taking shape energetically. See, Sarah, I had that vision like about a year ago. I had that vision. It's like the vision of, and I'm guessing more people are going to start having this vision. A vision of us, all of us, we win, right? We make it to the new earth. We all win. Once we're done with this place, we go back to the real earth, which is, Gaia, the actual earth, not this illusion earth, right? And then from there, we know the truth, right? Everybody celebrates. We all win. We all did it. We did our purpose. Edgar, you've encouraged me to start making content. Let's go, Noah. Let's go. We need to spread that awareness, man. Hell yeah. Excuse me. Heck yeah. Oh, man. That's great, man. I'm very proud of you, my friends. If you guys have an urge to do content, we need you guys to do it, man. We need... It's the modern way of spreading the word. Right? The modern way of spreading the word. And we are creating the new earth as well, right? The thing is, that's very important for us lightworkers. If we have an urge to do content, right? It's very, very important to speak your authentic truth, what you believe is the truth, right? Very, very important, because if we do this, you're going to vibe with others, right? And it's going to give an example for others as well, that you don't have to follow a text. You don't have to follow a certain Bible or whatever, right? It's all internal within, right? Every single one of these spiritualists right here that are speaking their truth and authenticity, right? And you can feel that they are speaking their truth. There's a lot of them out there, right? They are doing, all of us are creating the new earth at this moment. And shedding off old minds. It's like we're shedding off an old earth, literally. Yeah? Do you have to go through ascension? Ascension, you mean? Do you have to go through ascension? Ascension is symbolic for your spiritual awakening. That's all it is. Ascension is symbolic for spiritual awakening. Every time you raise your frequency, you're ascending. Every single time. Right now I can match with the higher aspect of self. Just like there, like I did right now. And I ascended. Right? It's just a symbolism for raising your frequency. And again, it comes in pockets, dimensional spaces. You can be in a lower dimensional space and still be ascending in that lower dimensional space. But then you heal a blockage, right? And that blockage puts you in a higher dimensional space or a higher dimensional awareness perspective, right? And in that higher dimensional awareness, now you're over here instead of being down here, right? That is the process of healing blockages, right? And it just keeps going until you're at the highest, okay? And then when you're at the highest dimensional space, you might be at the higher 3-dimensional spaces, right? From there, you're going to be fluctuating up and down, ascending up and down, and falling. We fall too, guys. Every day we fall. When we wake up to this place, by the way, we fall. We go to sleep, we go back to the other place, the truth. We wake up here, we fall again. Yeah. Symbolism, my friends. Symbolism, symbolism, symbolism. Everything in spirituality is symbolism because it is energy. It has no logic in it. Logic is only a part of this world, my friends. Alright, Noah, I got you, man. Thanks, Sarah. Channel name is Aimed at Heaven. Let's go, man. Keep speaking your truth. Keep doing your thing. If you guys want to go support Noah right here on his YouTube channel, go ahead, guys. Remember, we need each other's help on these type of things, okay? Well, I've been married to my twin flame for 9 years before we started our awakening, and I'm 34 and I met him in 9th grade. I didn't realize we were twin flames till this past year. You know what? That is awesome, Athena. You know what? The funny thing is, so this is why there's lots of hope coming for twin flames, okay? And why when we were in lower timelines, when twin flames would get together, because again, if you have a twin flame, no matter what, you are always going to come together. No matter what. You can be in a very low timeline and you will come together. Okay? But you will be tested. You will always be tested. Okay? Males get tested for, sexual energy from the feminine, right? That's why they cheat a lot or whatever. That's how they get tested. The females get tested in resources, right? What can this guy do for me, right? How much can he buy for me? Rather than I love him for him, or I love her for her, right? That's how we're going to be tested. And if we are in a lower dimensional space, when we get tested, especially the masculine, is going to leave late, right? Because we think we could do better. Because of our programming from society. All lies, my friend. All lies. But now, we are in higher dimensional spaces because all of us have been healing. Because we're in the new earth timeline. Now that we are here, union is going to be much easier. Why? Because we are aware that we are in a game now. We are aware that we are in a simulation that is testing our love. It's like playing a video game and putting it on easy mode now. We don't have to guess if this is our twin flame. We know it is. And so when an energy comes in that tries to disrupt you, you know it's an energy now. And whatever it's telling you is not true. So you work through this energy. And you learn some type of lesson. Both of you, feminine and masculine, learn a lesson that gets you even closer together. But if you were in a lower dimensional awareness, bye-bye. There's so much hope right now, my friends. With the frequency rising and the prophecy of the new earth, more and more twin flames will come and join together, and they will not leave each other anymore. Instead, they will learn each other's lessons that they have to learn for evolution. Wonderful times that we are living in right now, my friends. If anybody tells you otherwise, that there are dark times ahead, that there's negative things coming up, that is their timeline, not ours. That is their visions, not our visions. Because we do not accept any negativity. That's what's going to keep you in the higher timelines, my friends. Your own belief in self. Because you are creating this. Do you have to go through ascension before me? Oh, yeah, just literally just answered that. Awesome. Okay. Been deep in shadow work. It's super hard and super enlightening. Yep. At the same time, I felt like I was going backwards, but feeling lighter and healing. Well, you kind of are. Like, you're not going backwards, but you're returning. You're just returning to your real self. Yeah. A very inspired version of self. Shadow work is very, very important because, you know, it's your inner child that is your inner child is the one that's feeling everything. All the lower aspects of self. It's like the inner child is feeling all that. So the shadow work helps you, you know, shine a light on those lower aspects of self, right? That is disrupting the inner child. That's why shadow work is very, very important. And why you can't run away from your lower self. Okay? And why you can't wage war on your lower self either. It's a very important, my beautiful friends and family. It's very, very important. Yes, in the beginning part of your spirituality, when you're just being awakened to the spiritual, you might be in a spiritual warfare, yes. But that is an illusion. After you evolve, after you see the lessons that you have learned from the lower self, you'll understand that the law of one applies here, which means you are everything, including the lower self. So instead of judging yourself and judging the lower self and being in a fight with it, you surrender. And you don't judge. And by not judging, you become the observer again, the higher mind, the one that is able to see everything again. That is the whole game in here, my friends. The whole game is to be tested. Testing your divinity. How divine are you really? Even if something really terrible happens, will you still stay in your light? Okay, could you not have a swinger relationship with a twin flame? Swinger? Look. Okay. There are so many different possibilities with the twin flame journey. That's why I don't even like truly labeling it too much, because people label it like, oh, you're gonna have a runner and this is gonna happen, and it's very specific the way people put it. But the twin flame is very very complicated. Okay, every single soul is going to have a different experience, no matter what. You can't have the same experience. I mean, we kind of are all going through this similar experiences, but it's expressed differently because of our circumstances and our personalities, right? You can get two twins that look exactly the same, but they'll have completely different personalities. Your personality is your life path, by the way. Your personality is what's going to happen in your life. So it doesn't matter how many twin flames there are. Every single twin flame is going to have a slightly different experience. It's not about the twin flame journey is going to have this, or there's a swinger, or anything. No. It's about feeling it, man. Feeling this person is your twin flame. And asking if she is, or he is. Right? And then being able to let go of that. Even if you can't have them. It's okay. It's okay if I can't have them. It's okay. I am still with love for myself. I don't need them to love me so I can love myself. I love myself already. Because I choose it that way. Right? Once you choose this, your twin flame is going to be right there next to you right away. If you are not with your twin flame yet, it's because you're not ready yet. It's because you haven't found your soul's purpose, and because you haven't learned that one lesson that's been in your face the whole time, by the way. And it happens to everybody. It happens to me too. I'm still learning many, many lessons that sometimes I'm a little too stubborn to learn. It comes with being an Octurian, by the way. Octurians can be a little stubborn. But it's because they're very intelligent. Athena's a guide for people. She will challenge you, but if she'll I've never spoken to Athena. Maybe it's time. Athena's known for many things. Can help in many areas. And she has a twin flame. Interesting. Yeah, I also knew that she was like love as well. And like a sexual power as well. Which is like magnetism in the lower dimensions. Yeah. What up, Pushel? Thank you for being here. So true, I'm having to learn to stop fighting myself and being compassionate with myself. My wounded inner child, be the parent I deserve. Edgar, thank you, love you all. Yes, I mean, look at the message of the day, guys. Look at the message of the day, guys. Let me see if I can find it again. Where was it? There it is. As you can see, I love my Panda Express. But anyway, yes. There's a reason why I pulled this message, guys. If this resonates with your heart, if this resonates with your soul, take it in. Take it in. You have the power here. It's right here. You have the power right now to believe this, the message of the day. Believe it so much with your heart. That way, that load that is on you, that is judging you for not doing whatever it is that you think you need to do, it releases. And you are free again. The inner child is free to play. Yes. You have the power right now, my beautiful friends. Can't be that easy if your inner child is being a rebel. You know, one thing I did find out, guys, it's actually a very good point that you put there, Xander. The inner child sometimes can be angry at you. right? It's angry at you, or because you didn't protect it. You know, the whole like it's like that type of anger, but it's not really your inner child. It's like your teen self that wants revenge, right? Your teen self is the one that wants justice. But the thing is, justice never solves anything. Okay? Yes, we need justice in this world. Don't get me twisted, right? But not internally. Internally, justice doesn't do anything. Internally, justice is just fighting fire with fire. You can't do that. Okay? You have to pour water on that fire with love. If you're having trouble with an inner child that is angry or anything like that, maybe shine the light on the teen self. What happened to you when you were a teen? What are the type of ideas that you took in when you were a teen that made you think that you needed justice? Yeah. Queen Alien, $5 super chat, let's go. How can I help my twin flame while he's going through a dark night of the soul? He won't let me help him emotionally or really in any way. I heard he will come to you. Let him sit. Let him sit with his darkness for a little bit, okay? I know it hurts you, okay? Let him sit with his darkness a little bit. Maybe he needs to go through it. You are the teacher right now. Queen Alien. You are the teacher right now. But a spiritual teacher is not like a regular teacher. The spiritual master does not force teachings upon people. The spiritual master, the spiritual teacher, waits until the student is ready. Let him come to you. When it is time, he will come. All you can do at this moment is ask the universe to give him more clarity, to make it easier on him, to let him see, and to let him accept that you have wisdom that he doesn't know about. That's why he's just going through an ego death. He has to do it on his own. After his ego death, he will find his spiritual power. It's going to take time. Be patient. Thank you for the super chat, Queen Alien, okay? Many blessings to you and your twin flame, of course. It's going to be worth it, okay? Going to catch the rest of the football game. Let's go. See you later tonight. Or see you later. Thank you, Edgar. No worries. No, thank you for being here and enjoy that football game. Let's go. Guys can be stubborn, yes. Oh yeah. Yeah. Definitely can be. Lately, I've experienced way more patience with people. Awesome. It's surprising to me because it's actually genuine. I can't fake that shit. My hard work is paying off. Let's go. That's right, Sarah. It's so cool that you say that. Because I can't fake shit either. I have a very hard time. And I think that goes with the territory as a starseed, right? Lightworker. It's very hard to lie to people and to be fake. It's very difficult. That's why all of our lives, like this place, was very difficult for us. Because we wanted to be our true authentic selves all the time. The whole time. But we couldn't, right? We had to conform to society. That's why we were so. That's why all of us we are just so like, depressed here, right? We're so limited here. At least we think we are limited. That's why we come in here with these type of ideas and this type of connection as starseeds, because the Earth seeds can't see this, right? Unless this Earth seed lives like a monk or something like that for 10 years and is able to see this. They're not going to be able to reach this parts of higher consciousness because they just can't. It's not their fault. They just can't. That's why we came in as starseeds, to help them see this other world so that they can join us, right? Good evening, Edgar. Hope all is well with you. Thank you so much, Disco Jenny, for that comment. I appreciate that. And yes, everything as well. And thank you for being here too. Today is another nice chill day for the Soul Fam to relax and come to your spiritual pit stop, of course, and enjoy the high vibes and the wisdom that we have here with the Soul Tribe. Let's go, my beautiful friends. If you guys haven't yet, hit up the Lighthouse. It is a Lightworker Discord community. The link is in the video description down below. You don't have to feel so misunderstood or lonely anymore on this journey. Please join us, please. Please. All right. If you guys want a reading or a channeled message from Spirit, you guys can go ahead and ask. Donations are very much appreciated, my beautiful friends, but only if they come out from your heart and only if you feel guided to, because they are not mandatory. Also, any spiritual wisdom that you have accumulated these past couple of years in your spiritual awakening or anything like that, feel free to say anything, man. There are no gatekeepers here, my beautiful friends. As long as you keep it cordial and you are nice and the light, we can use your wisdom as well. Everybody has wisdom in them. And sometimes your piece of wisdom will help another person wake up to their own wisdom. Yes? Speak your truth, my beautiful friends. Speak your truth. As a teenager, I was bullied in all areas, family and school. Thanks for mentioning that, Edgar. That's going to be a lot to explore. Perfect. Now you have all of this to explore, Xander. Take your time with it. Be gentle with yourself. You're doing the best you can. Yes. Beautiful message from Spirit. This is all a process, my friends. This is all a process. Watch, we're going to be here. Well, hopefully you guys are still here maybe next year or the year after. Hopefully you guys are still visiting my lives after you guys are doing your own soul's purposes or whatever. But we're going to come back together again, my friends, in a year or two, and we're going to look back. We're going to look back at all the challenges that we overcame. I mean, you could even look back right now at all the challenges you overcame. Yes, I'm feeling relaxed now. It has been a hectic day with a family emergency, but all is well now. That's great, Disco Jenny. I'm glad that you're feeling better now. I'm glad that the energies are more relaxed for you now. And I'm glad that whatever happened in your family emergency is well now. Thank you for being here, by the way. Yeah. Edgar, where's a good place to learn what star system we come from? Numerology can tell you that, as well as human design can tell you that. I don't know too much about human design, which is like astrology and stuff like that, but I know a lot of people in the chat know, okay? So you can ask them if you want. Also, the Lighthouse, you can ask the Lighthouse. There's lots of people in there with lots of wisdom that are specialized in different areas rather than myself, okay? That can tell you that. Or you can just ask me. You can ask me and I will channel and I will feel your energy where you're from. Okay? Question, any messages from my guides? Thank you, Edgar. Yes. First real reading of the day. Yeah. Okay, this is very quickly, and I think it's what's going on with you right now, possibly, or any areas that you're trying to explore. There's power in your dark energy. Sarah, there's a power in your dark energy that I think your guides want to explore. Raw power in the dark energy. This does not mean you're going to be a dark person or whatever. Obviously, you're a light worker. There's power that you can gain from your darkness, and they want you to explore that a little bit, okay? They feel like you are ready now. If you haven't explored already, which you have, I know you have, by the way. I know you have. Yeah. Athena, where are you from? Let's see where you're from, Athena. I feel Pleiades. Octurian. You are also Andromedan. You are many things. There are other starseed types that your spirit guides say you are not ready to understand yet, okay? Some of them from different dimensions that you're not ready yet, but you will be soon. The last place that you came from was Andromeda. That's the last place you came from. You came from Andromeda to here, but you are other starseeds as well. You are other dimensional starseeds that I feel like you're not ready to understand yet. There you go. Take that in with you and see if it resonates. And please go check out the human design, check out your numerology, and ask anybody in the lighthouse that know about these things on how to figure out your star seeds, right? Like where you come from. But for sure the last place you came from was Andromeda, okay? They're making it a big deal. Like, this is where you're from, this is where you're from, hello, hello. It's like that type of energy. You're welcome, Sarah. Would you be able to see if I can find out the name of my guides and anything else that comes through? Wanting to see if it was Athena you could chat with. Okay. You're asking me, Xander? You have, Xander, you have Greek gods and goddesses on your spirit team, and they want you to know that. And that's it. After this, you're going to, whenever it is time for you, you're going to explore this more. This is going to open more things for you. It's probably Athena. But you have more as well. I forgot Athena was Greece. Or, yeah, Greek. Brian Silva, where am I from? Where am I going? Thank you. That's a good question. Where are you going? Yes. I feel Lyran from you, Brian. This is all I'm feeling at this moment. Lyra is like the Lyrans are like the original humans. Peaceful. Lived on Earth as well. Empathetic, loving, and understanding. You are a Lyran, my friend. Yes. Where are you going? You may not know this, but at times you are a source of happiness for others. This is your Lyran self coming out. They may not tell you either, but they like your light when it shows. That is it. If anybody else wants to know or get a reading, go ahead and ask in the chat. If you want to know where you are from as well, I can reach that for yourself, okay? And of course, there are some peeps here. The homie Xander here, talking about the human design. Anybody that knows about that as well. The human design will be more accurate to know, so you can know which starseed family you're from, okay? I'll take a love or a Lyran reading. All right, let's see. Let's see what comes up for you, yeah? Sometimes the universe is trying to get you somewhere. So we'll let by you asking that question, basically, right? The universe is trying to get you to be aware of something. Okay, so, wow, this is actually really cool, Queen Alien. You have a spirit guide that is a Lyran. And this spirit guide that is Lyran was like a warrior energy, okay? But a Lyran, which is odd. You know, usually Lyrans are very empathetic, compassionate. This was like, it's a female, by the way. And it's very, she also has lots of compassion and empathy, but she's like a warrior as well. Yeah. She has that warrior spirit within her. Wow. She's small too. She's not big, just small, but she's feisty, strong, powerful. Wow. Huh. And she's with you, okay? Yeah. She's like one of your yeah, she's one of your spirit guides. Definitely. Yeah. Wow. I'm feeling very loopy right now. Yeah. Let's get some Palo Santo action in here. Let's go, my beautiful friends and family, ladies and gentlemen. Again, my beautiful friends and family, you don't need a donation or anything for a free reading. I do it out of the kindness of my heart. I only ask that you take in whatever it is that I'm taking in and only use it for your evolution. Only take in what resonates, my beautiful friends. If it doesn't resonate with your heart, throw it out. You are creating this. Lyra might be a warrior archetype. Yeah, it's weird because what I read about Lyrans is that they were very peaceful, right? But this one felt, it's very interesting that you ask that. This one felt very like a warrior. Yeah. Yeah. Protector. Very interesting. And this might have, you know what? This actually, now this kind of makes more sense. The Draconians did in the story of Earth, right? This story, the Draconians, the energy of Draconians, which is the lower energies, did come and attack the Lyrans, and the Lyrans had to eventually defend themselves, right? Or something like that, a part of the story. So maybe it's something to do with that, possibly. It's really cool, though. It's really cool energy. Edgar, as a Blu-ray, do we transmute naturally even before we get to know that we are? Yes. Yes. Could my physical pain, sickness for years have to do with that I am a dragon soul? Came across a short video. Awesome. Wow, you're amazing. Yes. Yes, especially Blu-rays and Blue Avians, because I'm also a Blu-ray and Blue Avian. The energies of this star seeds, they're so incredibly high, right? The perspective is different, and when we come into this world, we take in that perspective as well, which is a very high perspective, right? So it is difficult, but it's basically who we are. We can be asleep completely, yet our true self is always there, still, right? In our personality and the things that we like and all that stuff, and even sometimes we don't accept certain parts about ourselves, right? That's why we're not open, but it's always there. Your true self is always there. You just need awareness of it. The more you begin to have awareness of these things, then your spiritual power will come back. So again, remember, if there's something that is bothering you, right? Something big that is a part of your life, that is like a big thing that you're dealing with, right? Like back pain or physical pain or sickness, all these things, it is a challenge of the universe, because eventually, the more you stay, remember, you're always going to be tested for your divinity. The more you stay in your divinity, right? Yeah, sometimes you're going to be taken by the lower dimensions, and that's okay, right? We learn lessons and we come back. The more we stay in our divinity, in our love for ourselves, the more we're going to observe, right, our timeline. And we're going to be able to see with time that all those dark events that we were going through were all for a reason, right? Everything happens for a reason. You're going through these type of things for a reason. You're thinking about what could be something that I can heal myself with. Was it this thing? Is it because of that? Everything connects. You're having these thoughts for a reason. You're receiving these thoughts for a reason. You don't just think randomly. No, every single thought that you get is you're receiving an energy from someone, right? From something. Okay? So basically, you are always going through a spiritual experience, a spiritual journey, even when you are asleep. You're still going through a spiritual journey. Because everything is spiritual, my friends. It's just about awareness to it now. And the awareness of the spiritual realm, the awareness of your different bodies and all these things, right, will give you your power back. The power of love. The power of loving yourself and others. Very powerful, by the way. Okay. I would love to know where I am as well. Please and thank you. Yes, Disco Jenny, if you are still here, of course. Disco Jenny. No. I was going to say Lemurian, but it doesn't feel like that anymore. Wow, I just had a ringing right now. Interesting. What does this mean? Possibly an energy trying to disrupt me right now. That's probably what it is. It's clearer energy again. Lyran, Disco Jenny, you are a Lyran, not Lemurian. Are you? Is she Lemurian? It feels like she's Lemurian as well. Can you show me, please? Are you sure? Okay, Lyran. We're from Lyra. This is cool, man. I love telling you guys where you guys are from. It opens up many possibilities for you guys. Amanda, I would love a reading. Whatever comes in for me, I will trust it. Beautiful. Love those words. Can you get a reading for Amanda, please? Huh. You're going to be visited, Amanda. There's going to be a lower energy coming up for you that is going to challenge you, right? It's not a very powerful lower energy. You're much more powerful than it, but it's going to challenge you, okay? There's not a tower moment. This lower energy is going to help you gain some perspective. The way to deal with this lower energy, okay? Tell yourself, remind yourself it's going to pass. It's not going to stay. It's just going to be there for a little bit, right? And eventually you're going to kind of figure it out, and then it's going to pass, right? While you're going through it, tell yourself that you're just going through a loop right now. Not a loop, but like a wave of lower energy. And it's going to come for you, I think in the next coming days. So I guess what's happening for you specifically, it's more of like just preparing a little bit. Nothing bad's gonna happen. It's just you're just gonna be visited, right? And it's up to you to practice. This is a good time for you to practice being the observer, because it's going to visit and then it's going to leave. Okay? Yeah. All right. Dr. TM with the super sticker. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. And thank you for being here. It's been a while since I've seen you. All right. Okay. Let me see. Anybody else have a reading or a message? How can I do less shadow work in my dreams? I remember it all and wake up after 10 hours. Sleeps feeling like I did 10-hour rounds with Mike Tyson. Yeah, Queen Alien, the only way you're going to stop having so much shadow work is by doing more shadow work on the like when you're awake, right? Because again, as a starseed and Lightworker, you're going to evolve no matter what. No matter what. You're going to heal, right? If it takes a long ass time, it takes a long ass time, right? If it takes you going to certain places or certain people or learning from certain mentors, then that is your journey, right? But you're going to heal no matter what. Okay? First of all, obviously. So the universe is going to heal you if you are not doing it yourself. If you're not practicing it too much, right? And there's such a big internal wound, the only way the universe can actually heal you is through dreams. Yeah? So maybe be more mindful, during the day, right? Like return to yourself, right? Return to your inner self. Meditate a little bit more, right? Check in on your inner child. Very important, guys. Check in. I'm probably going to create a post about this on my community posts. You need to be checking in on your inner child every day. When you wake up, how you doing, little guy? How you doing, little Edgar? Not doing so well. Oh, that's okay. No worries. No worries. We're gonna go meditate right now. We're gonna feel good. Okay? Okay. That's how you have to talk to your inner child. If you wake up and you heal the inner child, give the inner child perspective and love in the beginning of your day, right? You're good. That's why people have rituals in the beginning of their days. That's why people wake up, especially spiritual people wake up and they meditate and they do their affirmations. The affirmations aren't for you. They're for your inner child. Okay. Okay, would love to know where I'm from. If possible, please. Anime boy, if you are still here, I'm going to tell you where you are from. Let me make sure. Let me make sure. I feel like I know where you're from, but let me just make sure. You're Andromedan. Anime boy. You are Andromedan. It's funny. Yeah, you feel like a very childlike energy, which is Andromedan energy. Fun, childlike. Yeah, very good. Andromedans have an easier time as well connecting with their inner child. Although they can be a little bit stubborn sometimes, like a child. Just depends. I lost my spiritual power as a young child due to parents saying imaginary friend wasn't real, as it is normally quicker to return. What does right ear popping mean again? It depends. It depends. If it goes low, like let's say like it went and it comes back, right? That is more of a lower energy visiting you a little bit, right? As your frequency went down, just for a little bit. That's just a lower energy passing by, right? Sometimes that lower energy might stay a little bit, right? But that's all that happens when it's like a and it's like a high-pitched one, right? The higher aspects of self are here, higher dimensions, higher, spirit guides that are of the higher dimensions. By the way, just because you get a lower ringing does not mean a demon visited you, okay? It just means a lower version of you or a lower spirit guide visited you. By the way, lower spirit guides are also guiding you, okay? Not everything in the lower dimensions is evil. There's only a little bit of that. It's the most extreme lower dimensions are the ones that are evil, right? Most of them are guiding you, right? Yeah, that's how it is in the spiritual realm. So be aware of that as well. Okay. I'd love a reading, please. Can you tell me about the light beings who I remember being with before choosing coming to Earth? It's probably your star family, Hannah V. Those were your ancestors. Those are your ancestors that are cheering you on right now because you're healing. When you heal, right? By the way, your ancestors don't have to just be humans. Could be a bunch of different energies, different soul signatures, but they are your ancestors. They've been with you since forever, guiding you. Yes. They are cheering you on big time because you are figuring everything out. Can you feel? Try to feel right now, Hannah. Can you feel? I can feel them. Feel your ancestors cheering you on right now because you are learning about yourself. The more you learn about yourself, the more they cheer you on. They want you to win. Yes. Because they are you. That's awesome. Very good energy. All right. Any messages for me and the Ascended Masters or Archangel Higher Self Guide? Thank you. That's awesome. I like that. Let's see, Dr. TM. You need understanding. Understanding is what's going to help you very, very much in your healing, Dr. TM. If you cannot find understanding, look for it within yourself. There's a lot of judgment here as well. It's okay if you fail. It's okay if you mess up. It doesn't matter. There is no failure. There is no right or wrong. There is only experience. And there is only love. Follow the love instead. And be more chill with yourself. You judge yourself a lot. Not a lot, but no, yeah, you do. There's some judgment there. It's like get out of your own way, basically, right? Just because you do certain things or whatever, or you still have certain thoughts, you're judging yourself for these thoughts. You shouldn't judge yourself. You're just receiving thoughts. It's not who you are. You're just receiving them. All right. Sorry guys, so I take a while on the readings, okay? So if I skip you or whatever, there's not too many people here anyway, but if I skip you or whatever, don't leave, because then I give you a reading and you're not here anymore, you know? So you won't be able to hear what it is that I'm trying to give you a reading for, right? Hello, Shambhavi. Yeah, that makes sense. I also wake up early mornings and do spiritual practices, prayers, and affirmations, and it makes me feel so good throughout the day. That's very, yep, 100%. You are just easing your inner child. Look, when you wake up here in this world, right? When you wake up here in this reality, there's a reason why it's called the fallen angels, right? Every time you go to sleep, you're back in the spiritual realm. Then you wake up again, you're back in the dream, this dream, right? The simulation, fallen angels, right? You fall to the darkness again. So you have to be able to, when you wake up, you have to be able to soothe your inner child again. Right? Because your inner child is back here again. Oh, great, this fucking place. Right? So you have to be able to soothe it again and let it know that, hey, yo, don't worry. Yeah, we're here. It doesn't matter. Life is still beautiful. This experience is still beautiful. You are still amazing. You can still move with absolute certainty. And you are still loved. You remind yourself, your inner child, these things. And then you act as your inner child, receiving that love. Feel that shit, man. It's like a movie in your head. That is inner alchemy, my friends. You're welcome, enemy boy. Thank you, Edgar. I can feel that. I know they are always with me right now. With me and with love. Awesome, you felt that too. Yes, lots of love. Lots of love, yes. Lots of love. Different ancestors from different places as well. Right, in this story of Earth. Different ancestors from different places. And different cultures. Bro, why can't I feel Lord Shiva's energy as much as I was feeling before? It has been disconnected even if I try. Alright, Divine Miracle, no worries, man. Sometimes you're just not... Look, everything is timing, right? In the beginning of my spiritual journey, Lord Shiva came to me. And then Lord Shiva told me what I had to do. That's why I'm doing all these things, okay? He's the one helping me with all this stuff as well, with his energy. And in the beginning of my spiritual awakening, I was very connected to Lord Shiva. And eventually it started going away to the point where I feel disconnected. But you're not disconnected, right? It's just not time yet. It's not time for you to match with Shiva again. And maybe there are certain lessons that you have to learn first before you get back to Shiva, right? Maybe you don't have to learn a lesson. It's just not time yet. Everything has to time perfectly. So instead of finding Lord Shiva's energy, try to look for other energies instead. Yeah? Try to look for your energy of your inner child. Your inner child is Shakti, by the way. Okay? That's the Shakti, the power energy within the Divine Feminine. That is your inner child. So maybe you're being directed towards your Shakti instead. Many different things. Love from India, of course. I love India. I love you guys so very, very much. Lots of love for you guys over there. My beautiful light workers in India. Let's go. Yes, and again, my beautiful friends, we are not alone anymore, man. This is not 2020. Excuse me. This is not 2005. Okay? This is not 2010. 2024 is the year of the spiritual awakening. 2024 is the year where the Divine Feminine awakens the Divine Masculine. 2024 is where we begin to find our spiritual power, which is through our purpose. That's how we're going to create the new earth. It's just the beginning. 24 is just the beginning. It's only 1 year. We're barely 1 year into this, right? There's all the way till we're done. Until we exit this place. Yeah? That's how we ascend, by the way. We ascend in consciousness, and we ascend when we die. Die. Yes? Imagine if I was speaking to a regular earthling. This guy's fucking crazy. Alright, my beautiful friends and my beautiful family, I love you guys so very, very much. It is time for me to end this live. I don't feel like there is anything else for me to say. I don't feel any calling for me to say anything or any channeled messages. I feel like I am done here. So thank you very, very much, my beautiful friends. I will leave it with this last message at the end. Remember your absolute divinity. Remember your absolute power. And everything and anything that tells you that you are not powerful is an illusion. It is the trickery of this place, which you can say is an illusion. Yes. Fear, death, all these things that put you in your limitations are an illusion. They are only an illusion because this place makes you feel that they are real, but it is only a feeling. And you have the power to not consent to it. Now, if you are still in this lower feeling, even if you say, I don't consent to it, it's because your internal belief system doesn't believe in that. Your inner child. Your inner child is the one that has to believe that it can have the power to not consent. Does this make sense? Work on your inner child, my friends. You were made for this. This will take time, especially if your inner child has been programmed very heavily by certain things. But here's the beautiful part. If you know that your inner child has been programmed by certain limiting beliefs, now you know, that limiting belief is what's stopping my inner child. It's no longer, oh, this limiting belief, oh my god, this sucks, right? No, it's like, oh, there you are. There you are. There you are. I found you, you fucker. I found you. Now I'm going to begin to transmute you. Finding the root of your problem. Acknowledging that it is there, that demon is there, right? That blockage is there. Just acknowledging that it is there. You're already halfway there, my friends. You're already halfway there. And I bet you, I don't know if you guys have done this before, but just locating that demon inside of you, just by doing that, clears the energy. Everything is awareness. And everything is love. My beautiful friends and family, this is it for this live. I'll be back. I know I don't have it scheduled yet, but I'll be back on Wednesday and Friday. From now on, it's only going to be Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I try to do Sundays. I just can't do Sundays anymore, guys. Okay? But other than that, I love you guys so very much. Thank you so much for being here on another awesome day in this matrix, in this simulation. We are still evolving, and we will never return to our older selves ever again. Yeah. Take care, my beautiful friends.